to today's episode of the Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Alex LaBrunerie with LaBrunerie Financial. How are you, Alex?
Great. It's great to be here.
Good to have you back.
Thank you.
Alex, what's going on? I know there's a lot happening with the market. Are we starting there?
Well, yeah, I thought we'd start with the market and the turmoil from last month, March. Saw the stock market down almost 11% in a month, so a significant drop. It was at an all-time high prior, a few months earlier, but this is all based on the uncertainty and volatility of the trade wars that we've embarked on, for better or worse. And I think we ought to think back as investors and just as people and kind of look at how we need to navigate through this. It's mid-April now, so we don't know if the administration has taken some continue to take exit ramps off, or where this will play out. But if the trading partners in our country, our government, can come to some terms that everyone lives with, then maybe by June, this volatility is over. That might be wildly optimistic, but that's still a possibility based on the first Trump term back in 2017 and 2018. But regardless, it's a shock of the new. We haven't had a tariff regimen like this, since the 1930s, and that was not a great financial decade, the 1930s. So what I think, if you're older and retired, you ought to review your risk, which we often see on your show. But we also, for when you're younger, this shouldn't, in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, you should not focus on the numbers or the fact that the market's down 11% in March, and that's the worst since 2022, et cetera, or go back and think about the 1930s. I think it's important to focus something more on your view of your freedom, what freedom is for you and how your money can help accomplish that.
Okay.
And saving for for the long term and not getting caught up in the noise, although it's very loud and troubling at times, like currently, but focus on the things that are important to you, the time in the market, but not the math of the market, because, if you feel uncomfortable with math, then you might find another reason to let fear drive you.
Okay.
And as, our great former late President FDR said, is all we have to fear is fear itself. He was leading the country through the Great Depression. But that's, in our micro lives, something very good for us too. And be positive and say, I can do this. And the $50 or $100 or $300 a month will work out.
So we should not focus so much on the right in front of you. We should look more big picture.
Yes.
Long term.
Big picture and inside for your dreams or what really motivates you. Maybe it's a vacation in Colorado.
Yes, that's what motivates me.
Yeah. A quick trip out to Colorado or to Gulf Streams or somewhere else like that. Gulf Shores, sorry. And those things. But also, that time when you will want to move away from your current career and re-career or just fully retire.
Okay.
We don't think Social Security is going to fundamentally go away. There's a lot of positive reforms that can be done when the time's right, politically, whenever that is, next 7 or 10 years. So that would be another fear factor of, I can't, paralysis of decision-making, paralysis of getting things done. I think our country works best when we don't operate from fear, but operate from positive, mental energy and serving community, family, and friends. So that's what I think. To merge that with wealth creation really is the ingredient beyond the math or beyond, which mutual fund to go into or not.
Yeah, that sounds like pretty sound advice to me.
So,
And it's tax time.
it's tax time, and so Uncle Sam is out there,
Yes.
and I think we have a few more days till tax time,
Mm-hmm.
and so this is a good time. If you haven't opened up an IRA, you still have 5 or 6 days to do so. April 15th, 16th is the cutoff. So make this the year that you fund your IRA or open a new one, or look at Roths if you're younger, and seek out an advisor if you need help. But we can talk about that in future episodes on what makes a good advisor and how to select one. Mm-hmm. But generally, be positive.
Yeah.
And think about the future.
Yeah, it's amazing what the positivity, people sometimes think that's wishy-washy, but seriously, that positivity in not just this, but really in everything.
Yes.
So you have to carry that through when you're thinking about your financials.
Yeah.
It should carry over into every piece of what you do.
It should. It should be not something that you're afraid of or feel intimidated by, or that it can't be done.
Yeah.
So it can, and it's done often.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Are you still fortune telling on Fridays?
We are Friday afternoons. So
I imagine that's pretty fun right now.
Yes. Yeah. It changes a lot. Yeah. Yeah. We're in a period right now where things are going to change a lot. So we might have to open up that from not just Fridays.
Yeah. You might need to fortune tell on Fridays and like Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll stop by on Fridays and Tuesdays and see what's going on in your office.
Okay.
Well, Alex, thank you. We always appreciate you. And as always, you can find Alex at LaBrunerie.com.
Yes. Here in Columbia.
Here in Columbia. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Always here to help.
Well, thank you.
Alex, always nice to have you here. And again, we will see you back here again. You're regular here on our show. We appreciate having you. And again, always nice to see you, Alex.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we will get together and talk about trips to Colorado again soon.
Okay.